In this video, we're diving into one of the most important concepts in Git, branches. Branches allow us to work on different versions of our project without messing up the main code. Think of them as parallel universes where you can experiment, add new features, or fix bugs without affecting the original project. Once everything looks good, you can merge your changes back into the main branch. We'll start by learning how to create, switch, and merge branches step by step. Uh, By the end of this video, you'll understand why branches are a game changer in Git and how they make collaboration super easy. Let's get started. First, we'll run the Python file in the master branch to see its contents before making any changes. Then we'll check the existing branches in our Git repository. Right now, there's only one branch, and it's called master. Next, we'll create a new branch. After checking the branches again, we'll see that the new branch has been successfully created. At this point, the master branch is still active, as indicated by the green highlight. To start working in our new branch, we need to switch to it. Once we do that, the new branch is highlighted in green, meaning we are now inside it. To check the repository's status, we'll use a command that shows us any uncommitted changes. Right now, there are no changes. Let's modify the Python file by removing one of the print statements, so only a single print command remains. After making this change, we'll check the status again, and we'll see that the file has been modified but not yet added to the staging area. We'll add it so that Git tracks the changes, and when we check the status again, we'll see that the file is now staged but not yet committed. Finally, we'll commit the changes, making them a permanent part of our new branch. At this point, the modified Python file in our new branch contains only one print statement, while the master branch still has the original version with two print statements. To confirm this, we'll switch back to the master branch and run the Python file again. As expected, the file in master still contains two print statements because the changes were made in the other branch. Now, if we want to combine our changes from the new branch into master, we can merge them. After merging, when we check the Python file in master, we'll see that it now contains only one print statement instead of two. The merge happens successfully, and the changes are now reflected in the main branch. If we no longer need the new branch, we can delete it. Once it's deleted, it will no longer appear in the list of branches. And here's a little bonus. So far, we've been creating a new branch first and then switching to it separately. But there's a quicker way we can create a new branch and switch to it in a single step. This shortcut makes working with branches even faster and more efficient. And that's it. Now you know how to create, switch, merge, and delete branches in Git. In the next video, we'll learn how to push to GitHub and show you how to collaborate with Git. We'll explore how to share your project on GitHub and work with others.